Mike's Daily Podcast.
Wow. A whole week, everybody. I went a whole week without the show.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Without the show, Mike's Daily Podcast. Because, my friends, it was tough to get through last week. It was rough because we had, well, so much stuff to do at work and things. And there's this election, too. And then I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, come on, you got to cut me some slack.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
I've been doing this for 10 years. I mean, I need a little rest now and then. And I can't.
Mike's
I'm procrastinating
Daily
with this whole election thing.
Podcast.
And I guess I got to get down to it.
Yeah.
We've got something like 15 propositions. And then we've got these measures. This like W, a V, there's a Y in there, it's an X. There's all these measures we got to look at. So as soon as I get this done, it'll be an amazing weight off my shoulders. But it's just, I get home at night and I would love to bring you a podcast and sum up the interesting things that have happened in the day, but I cannot do it anymore. So, but you know what? This is a daily podcast because you don't look at the dates, right? You don't look at the dates next to the podcast and say, ooh, wow, there's about 18 days between this one and this one. Ooh, I caught Mike. Yes, let me twirl my little handlebar mustache. My mustache. It's Halloween today, by the way. And it's a haunted cafe anyway. So, I just wanted to get that out there that yours truly, Mike Matthews, is trying to bring you a podcast. But I get sidetracked, I get waylaid, and there's nothing that you nor I can do, and that's how it is.
And here's today's podcast picture.
But I'm going to show a podcast picture from one of these interesting Halloween-y type front yards that I've seen lately. And that will be our podcast picture today. Or maybe it'll be my lovely lady friend. We posted a picture from a year ago. Why not post a recent picture of how things look in front of the house these days with skeletons and pumpkins? That's right, Basil. We miss Basil. He enjoyed Halloween. A year ago, he was still able to walk in his front legs. We put a little cowboy hat on him. He was dressed to the nines, and we had a great little walk. I saw some dogs today. I saw a Cocker Spaniel that is 5 years old that had something similar to what Basil had, some kind of spinal disorder where she couldn't walk for a long time. She was in a wheelchair. The master, do we call dog owners masters? Master and servant. No, the dog owner had taken this Cocker Spaniel to UC Davis, and they were able to repair the damage. But they said to her, we can only do this in a certain window of time. If we wait any longer, it'll be irreparable. So that's uplifting to see. And this dog was walking around fine. For a while, the dog had been in like a doggy wheelchair and then was able to walk after that. And she was walking fine today. So I saw this Cocker Spaniel and a Border Collie. Gosh, those dogs are smart. And the owner was saying, yeah, this Border Collie will untie shoes, will untie anything that's tied up, will try and untie it. They love complex issues and problems to fix. That's awesome. Yes, and then my lovely lady friend and I watched an interesting documentary about all of those crazy cat videos that you see, and all the cat's Instagram pages and accounts, and how there are some people that make money off it. There's this one cat named Lil Bud that has his tongue sticking out with these big eyes. And that cat has some kind of interesting disability of some sort that they've had to work around but this cat is a happy cat and has got more followers, I think, than any other cat Instagram account. And the owner is really cool in that he's trying to be on the up and up about it, not cash in on the cat. It's not a cash cat. It's a cat. All the money is like going to the SPCA and PETA and all this stuff. So that's awesome. But I would like to tell you that I'm getting these interesting emails lately from Core PR. And I think Core PR put me in touch with these twins, these ladies that were about my age that were twins that were married to country music musicians. And I think they were called the Nashville Wives. They were in some sort of reality TV show, and I interviewed them about 8 years ago. And it's on my webpage somewhere if you look them up in the interviews section. I forget their names, but Core PR, I guess, is sort of what they're trying to do is they basically, if you're a musician and you're like, my stuff is good, I think I can make money off of my album, I'm going to hire this Core PR service to, make me popular. And so they take your money and then they try and coach you along to make you this huge star. And I think they've got this one gal named Sherry Rowe. And here, I'll play you a tiny snippet. Wow. Does she sing? Where's the singing part?
We got country, we got cornbread.
There you go. We got country, we got cornbread. As we go outside a cafe anyway, we're bringing Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcastro Valley Ton today on this Halloween, the last place on earth. That's interesting, huh? So, I mean, some of the artists they send me are pretty good, but I notice that they're skewing mostly young females to try and make them big. And then I guess, if they take off, then Core PR makes a bunch of money off of them. So I saw that today. What else? So Tuesday, yes, the next big scary. Oh, I should play the... Should I play? I'm going to try and find this right now whilst I am talking to you. I think I can do this. All right, I'm going to distract you talking to you while I'm doing this. And that is, there is a... Oh, here we go. All right, let's see if I can do this here. This might sound a little weird. Here, we'll do this. I'm doing this on the fly, everybody. We're going live. Okay, so this is the late, great Paul Lynde. Listen to his funny little thing that he said on a...
As you know, there's a real scary holiday coming up. Election Day. So to get you warmed up for it, we're going to do a Halloween show.
That was the late, great Paul Lynde from 1976. How things remain the same. Big, scary day. We're not looking forward to it, are we? This election day. Everybody I've talked to has a sense of dread about it, but you know what? We all fear change. We all need change. Things cannot remain the same ever. The only thing that stays the same is change. So let's just buck up and try and get used to it. And hopefully we'll have some sane heads. Sane heads will prevail. And we will have hopefully better country on Tuesday. Whatever happens. So we'll hope for the best. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be positive. Don't be anxious. Channel that anxious energy to positive energy is all I'm saying. Do the best, because we're going to do the best. We're going to be fine, I hope. I mean, we are. I'm going to think that we're fine. We're going to be fine. That's what I'm going to say. Hey, we're outside a cafe anyway, somewhere in Podcastro Valleyton, the last place on earth. There were a bunch of other things. I'm going to try and be a little more consistent with this podcast. Oh, one other thing I'd like to throw out to you here is self-obsessed. Oh, back to Trump. Oh, wait, did I? Anyway, Cafe Anyway. Will Trump get canceled on Tuesday with our cancel culture? You're hearing about all of these people that are mailing their ballots in now. Are those the people that want to get rid of Trump or the ones that want to keep Trump? And will cancel culture say no to Trump? And we like the gray-haired guy with the big smile. We prefer gray hair versus whatever that blonde hair is, and we prefer our candidates to not be so orange. I don't know. So we'll see about that. Although I did talk to someone who seemed to be a huge fan of Biden and Trump, but he preferred Pence. I was a big fan of Biden and Kamala, rather. Biden and Harris. Now I'm all confused. Let's go outside a cafe anyway, somewhere in Podcastro Valley, to the last place on earth. They liked Pence. So as whatever happens on Tuesday, as I try to somehow clarify, like butter, whatever happens on Tuesday, so let's say Trump gets canceled, that means Pence is going to run for president in 2024. And if Trump wins, Pence is still going to run in 2024. So expect that down the road. As far as what the Democrats have, if Trump wins in 2024, I don't know. Cafe, I don't know. I mean, cafe anyway. Look who's outside. Here. Wait a minute. We had you last show. Oh, no, you're here. That's right. Yes, Mike Matthew. Are you trying to cancel me? Are you, cancel culturing me right now, Mike Matthew? Sorry, Chely. Do you have a bunch of stuff in your gift shop to sell? Yes, Mike Matthews, I have a bunch of stuff. In fact, you can buy an I voted sticker. Oh, that's right, because you don't get those now because people aren't going to the polling places, or maybe they will. We'll see. But a lot of people are voting with the mail, so they're not getting the stickers. That's right, Mike Matthew. Or you can get it for free at Krispy Kreme Donuts. They're giving away on Election Day the I voted stickers and the donuts for free, apparently. Thanks, Mike Matthews. No, I'm not going to make any money. Look who else is here. Oh, Mike, this is Floyd the Floorman. And this is John Deere, the engineer. Did you notice that we are all dressed up like Mike Pence today? Oh, yes, and you all have flies on your head. Ha, ha, ha. That's a great idea. Last minute costume. You can throw together for nothing. Just threw it together. There you go. Next show, it'll be the wonderful Benita, the Disgruntled Fiddle Player, the Brewmaster, and we will have Mike Matthews on the radio station, kkdv.com. They also have a radio.com link on their website, but you can listen. I'm on Sundays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll do the special tomorrow show. Will be a special All Saints Day show, and Dia de los Muertos, and all that is happening tomorrow, so check it out. Link is there at mikesdailypodcast.com. Tell me what you think about anything we covered today. 336MM Daily, 3 plus 3 equals 6. MM is in Mike Matthews Daily, as in what this podcast tries to be. Yay. And that was episode 2145, 2145. Woo!
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com. Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!